I'm Luke Sinnott. I'm an injured soldier, injured in Afghanistan, blown up about 3 years ago. Lost both legs above the knee, and I now walk with the aid of prosthetics, which I currently use as I'm wearing it at the moment. And I've been using the BerkelBike now for about a year and a half. I was quite new to being disabled. I'd only been, probably at that point, only been using missing legs for about a year and a half. And I was looking for a way to get mobile on the road without using hand bikes, because I kind of felt my shoulder blades were getting too much punishment on hand bikes, and I wanted to start using my legs a bit more again. You can stop and not fall over, which is a problem like anyone with mobility difficulty will have if they try to cycle a normal bike. And to be honest, to have a bike with stabilisers looks like you're 5 years old again, so you don't really want to go back to that. So the recumbent is like a nice compromise. So I knew that was the kind of thing I want, and the BerkelBike kind of offered that, while having you still had hand control power, you had the leg power, but you had the stability, which I didn't think you could get anywhere else. I also like the fact that you can take it apart, break it down into pieces so it can be stored away a bit more easily, and you can get it in the car a lot easier than most bikes. And because it breaks down so easily, you don't spend the next half hour trying to put it back together again. And I like the fact you can adjust everything. You can adjust how far away you are from the pedals quite easily with quick release. You can adjust the angle that you're sitting at, so that you're not slipping forward on the seat. So there's a lot of adjustability to the bike, and a lot of parts to it that are actually very user-friendly, which you wouldn't get in most bikes. Well, hand bikes I always used to use purely for exercise, because there was no practicality to it. I'd get on the hand bike, I'd cycle in a circle, and I'd always come back to where I started, because I'd have to take my legs off, which made me very incapable of doing anything other than cycle. The great thing is that you've got all 4 limbs are being used, which you don't get from anything else I've really seen on the market. And no matter how weak one limb is, you can always work that limb a bit more than any other limb. So if you want to go everywhere on your arms because your arms are weak, you can do that. But if you're having trouble with your legs, you can pedal just on your legs. And I thought that was a fantastic, unique thing about the BerkelBike, that you can either isolate muscle groups or areas of your body, or you can just be casual about it and just enjoy the fact that you're out riding around.